Back on track this last week. How big was that win just to kind of get you guys going in the right direction?
Yeah, we had a lot of things, not go our way. And so just to, get, a positive thing, momentum going our way, I felt like it, helped, the team morale, just got everyone's kind of pep back in their step of just, staying true to the process, staying true to the preparation, and just being exciting and having fun. And, a big deal. So, carry that momentum into this week. Carry that energy and that momentum, and you got to go up against a very good Charlotte team.
I'll talk about staying ahead of the chains. Was there anything different y'all did on first downs to not fall behind?
Yeah, so, previously in the other games, I think we ran into third and extra long, so it was like third and plus 10, like, I don't know, an average of 8 times against, like, SMU, Houston, and Cal. And, there's an emphasis of getting in front of the chains, stay out of those third and extra long things, So I think we just executing on first and second down, doing our job out there. And that was the biggest thing is I feel like sometimes on first down and taking a long break from the defense, staying out there. When we come out there, I think we're sometimes lackadaisical. We're not locked in. So, as a leader, my thing was make sure we're ready to go on first down. Make sure we're not coming out lethargic. Make sure we're ready to go. Get them hyped up. Get moving on the sidelines. Come out there strong and fast. And I think that helped us a little bit. And we stayed out of those third and extra longs. I think we were only third and extra long 3 times compared to an average of like 8 times, I believe. I don't know the exact numbers, but it's a lot more than what it was this past Saturday.
Was it good to see y'all sustain drives, whereas past games when y'all score, it seems like it'd be on the big play? It seemed like.
Yeah, I think because we were so inconsistent in those other games, we either score on an explosive or we go 3 and out. And so our offense, it's been that way since I've been here. As long as we get that first down, we get a little bit of momentum. And as soon as we get that first down, we can go fast. We can control the tempo. We can get in more of a rhythm, get more of a groove. And I feel like that's our strong point is after we get that first down, we're rocking and rolling. Now, the other side of that is we kicked way too many field goals. I feel like we got to finish in the red zone. Credit Middle Tennessee, they did a great job keeping us out of the end zone. But if we turn those field goals into touchdowns, it's a different game. So we got to make sure we finish in the red zone, and we'll put an emphasis on that. And I think the coaches did a good job at play calling. We just got to execute better when we get down in there.
Is there anything Middle Tennessee was doing to stop y'all from converting field goals into touchdowns?
It's hard for any offense when you get down the red zone. The field shortens up, so your passing concepts, you're going to have to shrink those down maybe in a quick game or type of leverage. I think we had a bust down there one time. I think they loaded the box on us one time. Maybe we should have threw it on that. And then other than that, it was just executing, be mentally strong, and win your one-on-one matchups. I think 9 guys did their job. It was 2 guys that just kind of maybe took the play off or busted, and then boom, they get us in the back. So just got to realize it's going to be tougher down there, and that's where we just got to get tougher.
How are you doing personally coming off of a game of an injury and then you go for nearly 400 yards through the air?
I just got to credit my teammates, coaches, and the training staff. I mean, I've been on the training staff's been on my butt, and I've been on their butt about making sure we're doing everything possible to put myself and this team in the best situation to be successful. So, I got to credit Jeff and his staff. There's probably sometimes I, take them for granted or seem a little spoiled in there or a little bossy, but they do a great job working with me, and we get the right things done, and I have a great relationship with them. And, the coaching staff put me in good positions. It felt good to go out there, and really wasn't thinking too much about the injury. I was just going out there and playing.
How's your shoulder feeling?
It's feeling good. I'll tell you this. I'm feeling a lot better this Tuesday than I did last Tuesday. So that tells you anything. I'm sitting in a pretty good situation, pretty good spot right now.
What do you guys know about Charlotte?
Charlotte's I think they're pretty good defensively. I think they're improving week in and week out. I thought they played Clemson pretty well. I thought they played Appalachian State, which I believe is a top 25 team right now. So they're showing some great potential. I think they are a good defense. I know Alex Highsmith's been watching a lot of film on him. Great player. He's going to be playing in the league for a long time. I feel like their DBs are pretty good. Safeties are pretty good. They're just a great defense all around, and they're going to want to attack the quarterback. So I think Coach Langston's going to do a great job at putting that O-line in great spots to be successful, and we're going to do a lot of things to kind of help that O-line and stuff like that.
What are you going to do to kind of help out that O-line and avoid some pressure?
I'm going to just keep doing my job. Execute the play call, have great eyes, get the ball out. have a plan when I get the ball and just be be strict with my eyes and hit the guy open. I mean, I said it earlier in the season. I got to make sure I don't press. Do my job, trust in my teammates, trust in my receivers to do their job, and we'll be just fine.
If anything, coming off the win against Middle Tennessee, what can y'all improve on going into this week's game?
I think we can continue to improve on all aspects of our game. Individually, it's the same thing. Passing concepts, eyes, handoff, eliminating turnovers. As a team, we can improve on all three phases: defensively, special teams, offense. We watched the film. We saw what we can learn on, and then we're going to implement that into our practice, continue to build off that. But the biggest thing is, we're sitting in, middle of the season. Make sure we're not continuing trying to improve on the mistakes we've already made. We got to learn from our past mistakes and improve on new mistakes, not old mistakes. That's what the biggest thing is right now.
You talk about improving on mistakes. You're coming off of a game as a team and one of the lowest penalties taken on the season for y'all. How has the mindset impressed you moving through the season?
Listen to what the coaches are telling you. Do what the coaches are telling you and do it their way. If you do it your way, you're going to be out of position. You're going to be out of alignment. You're going to have bad technique. So that becoming disciplined with the penalties is listen to your coaches. They're going to put you in great situations and trust the technique that they're teaching you, and then you eliminate those penalties.
Are we starting to see the fruits of two really good recruiting classes the last couple of years? You brought in a bunch of highly rated guys, and it seems like they're starting to show up here with Shorter, Gunamake, and Davis was in one of those classes. Are we starting to see those guys build on their potential?
Yeah, I think they're great players right now, but they're going to be even more greater players later on. Like you said, two good recruiting classes. They're young, but what Coach Reffett said the past week is they're not young anymore. We're in the middle of the season. It's time to step up. They've had experience, and I think they are doing that. They're doing a great job. I was really, really happy with the way our receivers played on the outside last Saturday. I feel like a lot of times they bailed me out, and I think we had no drops, and I don't think maybe one or two busts. Looking back at the game, they're doing a great job. They're putting in the time down in the film room, and I think it comes from those leaders, those leadership guys and the receivers, just kind of showing them the ropes how to do it. But then, man, those young guys on receivers, they're freaks. They're talented. Just let them go out there and play. And as soon as they stop thinking so much and just go out there and play, they can be a special group. So I'm excited, still working hard with them. They still have a lot of potential left, but it's great seeing all the young guys come in and make a difference for this team.
Considering your injury situation, did you need those guys particularly to come through for you?
Yeah. I mean, just like hitting all the adversity this year, those guys need to step up, and they have stepped up, and I'm proud of them. But hopefully they can look at themselves in the mirror and know they can still work on a lot of different things and get a lot better because their potential's through the roof. And so I'm excited about those guys, and I love them to death. But I think they know that they can achieve a lot more.
Did you know that when you started to see these guys in practice over the last couple of years? Were you impressed with their potential and what they can do for this team?
Yeah, I was impressed with their potential. I was impressed with their measurables, impressed with their talent. When I first saw them, I didn't know the work ethic, and I'm a big work ethic guy. I want to see them work. How do they prepare? And I think those young guys are starting to learn now of how to prepare. And the biggest thing is that senior group and these leaders show those young guys how to work, show them how it's done, show them the standard, and hold them accountable. And I think we have great guys doing that, and they know how to do it now. So I'm really impressed with that.
All right, cool. Thanks.
All right, thank you.